What's up, guys? Hato22. Today's video is going to be a little bit about my CSGO team. No, I don't have a professional CSGO team, but some people have said I could be a professional CSGO player, but that's besides the fact. I'm talking about my every round, every match team I get, whether I be solo queuing or teaming up with somebody. This is a CSGO team I have every single time I play. First up is going to be the Smurf. You have the occasional Smurf on your team that just, he's exactly what you need as a Smurf. He clutches every single round. He never dies, and he usually never has a mic. But of course, whenever you need him clutch, he can't do it. If it's like 1v5, he can't do it. But he can clutch it almost every single round. We all love this player. Next player we have is going to be the foreign exchange students. So we have those foreign players in our team that don't speak English, or American as some people call it. But they just seem to know how to speak it. Like, they just speak in this foreign accent and we don't know what they're saying, and they're screaming at us, and then they always have their one buddy with them that just talk in a foreign exchange conversation. I have no clue what you're saying, and they're just completely worthless, because when they're saying cat, it sounds like low tones. It's low tones. What are you saying? I don't understand what you're saying. If you're gonna play, go play as a team of foreign exchange students and dominate if you're from Asia, because you're gonna be knowing all around and everything. Just play like that, not with Americans. We can't understand your accents. Third player is gonna be those people who is always in Skype call with the rest of the team and you're not. So when you're playing and you're hello guys, you there? And they're oh yeah, we're in a Skype call, and it's your whole team is in a Skype call but you. So you have no communication or call outs to yourself, and they're just communicating to themselves and just usually being salty to you. That's no fun. No one likes that. There's no reason to do that. You have a team to communicate. You have mics to do that. You communicate with your whole team, not with 3 other people that not everyone can get insight on, and then you blame it on them for losing the round. That's just completely stupid, if you ask me. I do that sometimes, but we're not gonna bring that up. The fourth player, he's your typical person who never rotates fast enough. He's the person that it's A site, you're going to A site, and he's still at A. He's still at B site. He's just always there. The whole team's dead, and they're defusing the bomb, and he's across the map, mind his own business. He just never rotates fast enough, and it's just we have to exclude him, and then he doesn't listen. Rotations is key in winning a round. Now he's just stuck on his universe. It's he's just completely ignorant to what's happening all around him. The fifth person, we have the toxic player. He's the one that's always very toxic to the team. That can be me sometimes, but he's always screaming you're bad and you suck and you're horrible, how you this rank or whatever. And he's so toxic, and he's usually the bottom fragger, if you ask me. Most of the time he's the bottom fragger. Sometimes he can be the Smurfs or the other players, but usually he's the bottom fragger. And he's hating on the team. He's my team's AIDS and we suck, and he can't even spray a gun, he can't even do anything, he's so toxic. Yeah, he's bottom fragging, he's the one talking. He's just so salty, he just screams at every single thing he does. They're just the best. We all love them. The next player is the DJs, right? We have the people who play music at the wrong time, or play it when you're clutching it, and it's always the weirdest music. They always play the trippiest music. Sometimes it's dubstep and you're feeling it, but then you can't hear anybody else that's calling out, and you're can you please turn it off? And you have to mute them. Or sometimes it's you get a 1D, and they play a 1D song, a 1 song, and it's it fits the right moment, and everyone's just filled with laughter. But most of the time it's really the annoying person that just plays random music randomly. They can be funny, but most of the time they're not. The next person is the screamer, right? He always has his mic, eating his mic, and he just screams like a little girl. When we went around and it's halftime, he just goes all out and just screams, let his voice go. He just bursts your ears, and you're please stop. But he doesn't stop. He's expressing his love for singing by screaming in your ears in competitive match. He's just the best, man. We just we always love hearing his voice to our ears. It's majestic. Majestic hell. That's what it's like. It really just floods your ear with blood. I can't stand it. Then we have those people who are the no headphone rebels. They yell it out every single time they do it. They can't hear a word. They completely look the other way when the person's the other way, because they're completely oblivious because they don't have no headphones, obviously. But they're usually also the pushers. They just push every single thing they do, and when they push it, when they die, you can scream at them all you want, but they still do the same thing over and over again. I mean, they're just completely deaf and oblivious to what's happening. The next up is people who like to go knife only, or CZ P90 only, or like pistol only, or like the people who just, they want to have fun. I mean, I'm all up for having fun, but if you actually played with me before, I'm very competitive. I like to have fun when we're winning. Like, if you go, like, want to go pistol for up by, like, 6 rounds or something, then you can go pistol. I don't like to go in knife only when you could have won the round first, but you decided to get knife kills. Like, that's one of the things that ticks me off the most. It's like they just run around the whole map trying to knife everybody, and they get killed. And they're always the last person left, too. But they're just like, oh, I'm gonna go auto only, or P90 only, and I'm just gonna spray down and just run around and just be stupid. Like, that's so dumb. These guys also always buys an auto when they have enough money to. Okay, so it's like 4th round or the 2nd round or 3rd round, and they buy an auto, and then they die with it. Like, they suck with the auto, and they just completely buy it every single time, and then it causes your team to lose the next 4 rounds because they have autos and you don't, and you just completely get screwed over maybe for the whole game because this one kid decided to buy an auto, and then he didn't learn his lesson the 2nd time. He decided to buy another auto. Completely just give up on life because you just lose every single round because he decided to buy an auto and gets killed with it because he sucks. Next up is the throwers. Okay, these guys are like elite, like squad teams. They're just full of them. Like, they know every single thing about throwing, and they know how to do it properly, and they just completely destroy you with their throwing powers. Like, they're like the government, like Putin riding on a horse. It's like the same thing, man. So that's how they throw. They either go in circles, or they're kind of like the last rotators, but they do it on purpose. But they always have their buddy with them. If they're part of the SWAT team of throwers, they always have their buddy with them. Never. So when you try to kick them off, nope, these guys buddy with them, and they're both usually throwing. Maybe one's trying to play kind of, considerate to others, but mostly one's trying to throwing, or you can't kick them off because his buddy, like, there's always that stupid buddy with them because they're part of the SWAT team, so they have plenty of people with them. And you can't kick them off. Or when your whole team is thrower, it's just like, I'm done with my life. We're just gonna walk away and just leave. It's like, why you do this to me, man? But that's about all the people I really see in my team on CSGO. Tell me if you guys see any other people on your team that you want to talk about in the comment section below. I'm sure there are many that I have not experienced yet. But hope you guys all enjoyed this little video. Please tell me if you want to see more of these type of videos, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.